Good morning. Today I am going to teach about Kirchhoff's laws in current electricity. It is one of the most important laws and used to solve complicated circuits which cannot be solved by using Ohm's laws. So before going to the main topic, we have to know three important words. The first one, it is junction of the circuit. What does it mean? No? Junction? It is a point, meeting point of more than two. Maybe like this. It is the junction, and sometimes it is also called knot of the circuit. And second one, we have to know about the circuit is branch of the circuit. What does it mean, or what is it? Actually, it is the path of current from one junction to next junction to next junction, and the magnitude of current in a branch, it remains unchanged, it remains constant. Means the current through any element in the branch, it is the same. It is the continuity of the current. It is continuity of current, means it is conservation of charge. It is conservation of charge. So when current is passing through a branch, no charge is left at any point. So there is conservation, or there is continuity of charge or continuity of current, that is I equal to Q by T. The third main important term is loop. What is loop? It is a part of circuit. It is part of circuit, continuous part coming from a point, means junction, and coming back to the same junction, So we have to know these three terms: junction, branch, and loop of the circuit. Let me come to first law, Kirchhoff's first law. Kirchhoff's first law, or it is also known as Kirchhoff's current law, KCL. So let us see this circuit. It consists of two resistances, unequal resistances. So current is flowing through this, let it be I. So let us take this point A. This cannot be called a junction. This is a part of the conductor connecting R1 and R2, and there must be more than 2 points at a junction, meeting point, more than 2 meeting points. So current here through R1 and the current here R2, same current, we can consider this as a branch. So in a branch, there is same magnitude of current, same value of current in different elements. So if this is also I, current here I, current here is also I. If I make another, I put another resistance here, let it be R3. Current here and the current here, they will not be the same. So let it be I1, let it be I3, sorry, this is I2, let it be I1. So here I1 is the input current at junction A. Now A will be called junction because it is the meeting point of more than two input current. I2 and I3 are output current. So before connecting R3, I1 is equal to I2. This is input current is equal to output current. We can assume like that. So after connecting this R3 at A, now this I1 is the current coming towards A. It is divided through R2 and through R3. So current that comes towards A, it will be equal to current coming out from A, means I1 equal to I3. So in generalization, we can say that total incoming current is equal to total outgoing current, this one. Therefore, Kirchhoff's first law states that total current coming towards a junction is equal to total current coming out of the junction. Let it be I1, I2, I3, I4. So therefore, based on this, I1 plus I2, this is equal to I3 plus I4. This is the Kirchhoff's first law. Means total current coming towards a junction of a circuit is equal to total current leaving the junction. So this we can modify like this: I1 plus I2 minus I3 plus I4 equal to 0. That is summation II equal to 0 about the junction. Let this be about the junction A. So if we are following this expression, that is the algebraic sum of currents meeting at the junction is always 0. Means it is conservation of charge. Means nowhere charge is accumulated, charge never disappear. So charge current coming from one side means current is flowing from this direction, means there is flow of charge. So we cannot create charge, we cannot destroy charge, there is no disappearance of the charge. Therefore, Kirchhoff's first law, it is based on conservation of charge. It is based on conservation of charge. If we follow this one, summation II equal to 0, there will be sign convention. So current coming towards junction, they can be considered to be positive, and current going out from the junction, they can be considered as negative. So it depends on your choice. So some of the teachers, they might be considering current towards the junction is negative and current coming out from the junction is positive. So at last we will get same value of current. Suppose it is just like a linear equation, x equal to 5. It is also equal to minus x equal to minus 5. It depends on the sign convention which we follow. But finally we get the same value. So this is about Kirchhoff's first law. Now I am reminding again, Kirchhoff's first law, it is the law based on conservation of charge, and total current, algebraic sum of currents meeting at a junction is always 0. So the algebraic sum of current is 0 means when one is positive, another is equally negative. It is mathematically true when one is positive. If another is equally negative, their sum is always 0. So let us consider one example. This is current of 5 ampere and this is junction, and there is another current 3 ampere. So there is a branch. So what is the value of current? What is the direction of current here? So if I take this direction is like this, let it be I. So applying Kirchhoff's first law, current towards junction is 5 is equal to total current coming out from the junction. Therefore I equal to 2 ampere. If we follow like this, or this algebraic sum of currents, now it is 0. Current towards junction, let it be positive, and current coming out from the junction, it is considered to be negative, and this one is also negative, so it is equal to 0. Finally we get same value 2 ampere. So if the same situation, if we do like this 3 ampere, this one I towards this junction. So if we follow Kirchhoff's sign convention, total current towards junction is 5 plus I. Current coming out from the junction is 3. That is I equal to minus 2 ampere. So negative current minus 2, there is no wrong. So it simply indicates, negative sign indicates, it indicates about the direction of the current. So it is value of current is 2. It is coming towards here value of current is 2. It is going out of the junction, it is coming towards the junction. Simply negative sign indicates direction of the current, and here we get some magnitude of current. So thank you.